Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Knuckles series. Today we're doing episode 2. I don't have the title.
Don't ever say I
Don't
wasn't
ever
there
say
for
I
you.
wasn't there for you.
Right, okay. I have no indication of the characters that are being referred to here, so everybody start just after the either just after the Paramount Plus logo or right before the very start of the episode. 3, 2, 1, click.
Yes, indeed, a Paramount Plus original. Paramount. I love how they're presenting this like the start of a movie with that opening credits bit, which, come to think of it, weren't Paramount Plus kind of just getting started with their whole
Yes, this was
Paramount
one of their
original
launch series program, if I recall correctly.
Wow, what an honor for the Sonic series.
I think, well, keep in mind, could be worse. Could be the Halo TV series.
Oh, look. I don't think this series is like the worst thing ever. Like,
No,
yeah,
even
it's
among
the
the
weakest.
contender at the Game Awards, also Chevrolet, there were actually worse candidates, but it generally was basically a pick your poison situation, as me, you, and
how was the
Happy
Twisted
said.
Metal series?
Also, here we are, guys, at Ice Cap.
It was okay, at least, to answer your question. We'll have to see if season 2 improves.
So in this case, Ice Cap is a ski resort, which okay, that actually works.
So does that mean they have, the heavily industrialized, part of a city called Metallic Madness?
Maybe.
Jova, you're the American. Can you tell us if this is a thing?
To his credit, Green Hills, as has been shown from the movies, is very, very. Oh, hey, bad boys.
Why don't you ask your friend, the cop who's also Knuckles' father, to help you?
Well, as we established, Roy, Tom's off on other business.
AKA James Marsden is very expensive.
And okay, to the movie, like to the universe's credit, they did establish well in the first film that like they are like, a town kind of in the middle of nowhere, so they don't have the strongest police force. If I recall correctly, it was basically Tom and Wade with like a teeny little precinct, so yeah, his claim that he is the backup does make sense. Though, let's be honest, obviously this is a case to A, have the story happen, and B, save on costs for more cast.
Basically.
But apparently we have enough money for this song.
That seems to be the mentality that a lot of the movie corporations have. Bang on licensed tracks, and this will attract people in the seats, even when it comes to streaming service, by banking on song nostalgia, which I guess there might be a precedent because I can imagine a lot of people still bank on that. I just don't see the appeal. Like if you put something like, okay, yes, there is stuff like, say, the touch for the Transformers movies because the 80s movie did it. I get it. So maybe there is stuff like that. But I don't know. It's similar to what we said in one of the conferences at Summer Game Fest, where just because you put Don't Stop Me Now in a montage, that doesn't automatically, mean...
to his house.
Those are.
But hey, to its credit, to the movie's credit, we actually do start with Knuckles here. But yeah, no, I'll give credit to the touch. That was a song made for the movie. Like, okay, the thing about the Transformers movie is they technically had licensed songs that were part of artists' album. The thing was, if I recall correctly, most, if not all of those songs were made for the movie. Yes, I believe even Weird Al Yankovic's Dare to Be Stupid was made for that movie.
The 80s movie,
If I'm remembering. Oh yes. The
because
80s
you know
movie.
the Bayformers one have instead a tendency to transform the meme of ending when we cut to credits with Linkin Park's "What I'm Done."
Which, to be fair, apparently Linkin Park did do a cover of the Transformers theme, if I recall correctly. So there's that.
Please don't tap the holographic glass.
It agitates them. Okay, that one was kind of funny.
Oh yeah, is this? Well, okay. If there is one positive I can say that they about using holding out for a hero a lot of times, Bonnie
Yes.
Tyler must be raking it in.
I know, right? Like, again, it's pretty much been a trend ever since
What the hell?
2022 to have at least something with holding out for a hero.
So Dweebs, he's way convincing you enough to be a James Bond.
You see,
Maybe James Bond's older brother.
you see, guys, you thought Idris Elba would be the next James Bond, but no, it's actually Adam Pally. Ah, he's so cool.
Yeah, let's just get to the punchline where he cannot even, put a finger on them.
Yep, that dental floss is
Get it?
absolutely
Because
holding
Mission
him up.
Impossible is from Paramount.
Anti-commit.
Arson.
And burned her alive.
I mean, she's still alive.
You can burn someone alive and still not kill them. Hey, he did a jump like Knuckles does in the Sonic games.
I thought it was like that referencing that weird attack in Sonic 4 Episode 2.
Oh god, the 69 maneuver. This is absolutely not happening in his head, guys.
Why is the candy machine saying that you get a free pair of handcuffs?
Well,
he's a
Tio, it might surprise you, but some people who stop at a gas station are kind of in quick need to prepare for certain things. It sadly sells quite a lot in that case. Anyway, this woman is played by Eleanor Jane Taylor.
Ellie Taylor. She's a known comedian around here.
And get this, her partner is actually played by Kid Cudi, the guy who sang Stars in the Sky for Sonic 2.
Huh.
He puts on a good British accent, I'll give him that, but man,
Also,
what a wild thing.
The budget clearly tells me that she's having a non-super convincing wig. Not on the tier of Uwe Boll movie, but we're getting there.
Hey.
Okay.
that happened. He's even got the Bonnie Tyler album there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just use your voice control.
Okay. It's kind of...
Fuck it.
What I miss?
He's going to hatch his daring rescue plan.
Yeah.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Interesting
Are they just
song.
picking any songs? Like, is
Well, he
that
tried
what...
to pick the Bonnie Tyler song from earlier, but
Holding out for a
screwed it
hero.
up. It's bonfire night
Yes. In America.
June. Yeah, in the US.
Should be more
Well,
close
one
to
of
the
these
4th
guys
of
is British,
July.
so
You just had to say it.
Hi.
Rocket Fist.
Gentlemen, we can rebuild him. We have the technology.
He is the $50 million comedic relief.
Yeah.
I'll give Kid Cudi credit. In an industry where a lot of singers really fail, he's acting pretty good for this. I honestly don't recall if he had a big acting thing going for him before this, but if this is his start, it's a pretty good one. Certainly better than whatever's going on with The Weeknd in that recent movie of his that came out.
How did you not notice him?
It's
gone on very bright.
This is like the...
Okay. Should reestablish troops, they're technically rogue gun agents, so, you know.
Still, I think this point is that they should have had the training for that. Yeah, there we go.
That looked like it hurt. Dude, were you in Fight Club?
But he stepped on the plushie, now you know that he's truly evil.
Yes, that poor innocent penguin plushie had a family.
Which I guess is supposed to be a take on the animals that you free from the machine at the end of the level.
Don't mess with my plushies.
Okay, she's having fun with this role. Okay, to Kid Cudi's credit, he's apparently been in films since 2010, so he's technically not new to the game.
Bummer. Oh.
No.
You are just deliciously evil, aren't you? Oh, okay. Yeah, no. Hot sauce can really sting if it gets in the eyes.
I mean, it is the equivalent of a pepper spray.
Ow. And he's dead.
Oh no.
Yep. The fearsome warrior.
The funky headhunter, as Hammer called himself that one time.
Give him cutting
I
some
mean,
slack.
fair.
I mean, yeah, it sucks that Knuckles hasn't gotten to do much of the action, but I'll admit there's more Knuckles in here than I was expecting. Again, it's definitely a step down from the first episode, but I don't hate this.
It's more the fact that it's clear to me that the writers had no idea what to have Knuckles do for this episode, and either that and slash or wanted the way to single-handedly, focus, have the attention focused on.
Well, I guess to give Wade credit, he did succeed.
Just not the way wanted.
Yeah. Maybe we could just go out the door while they're knocked out?
I mean, Knuckles can glide, I guess, but...
Speaking of which, yes!
There you go.
And that is why Knuckles got to be Superman in the DC crossover.
E.T., yeah.
This isn't flying, it's falling with style.
Oh no.
So yes, we are still falling.
Okay, and I wonder if that shot there sums up some people's thoughts about the show.
Yeah, with Wade tumbling into the trash.
I mean, so far I still think this is fine.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm enjoying it enough.
How many echidnas do you see, Wade? Okay. I guess Knuckles can just hijack cars.
Well, when you do have sharp protrusions coming out of your knuckles, like Wolverine, you can do a few things.
Yummers.
Good old burger.
How much soda is there, Wade?
Yes.
Yeah, try different things.
Yeah.
Two.
He doesn't know how to be polite.
In football,
Well, maybe he might give you a quick death.
Or a death that's quick and suitable for the series.
Because the rent is cheap.
That and where we film's pretty cheap too.
Remember, part of the first movie was about Tom learning to appreciate his position there as head chief of the police force instead of moving on to greener pastures in California.
Remind me again, Dwaves, have we actually filmed in Montana or in generic Vancouver forest? It's been a while.
Well, I think these are all filmed in Canada. I'll check.
Oh,
Knuckles has some pretty horrible tasting friends, except for Sonic and Tails and Co.
So apparently production on the series began in London, England. Additional filming did take place in Reno, Nevada. The series was shot back to back with the third movie.
And instead of using those plastic mannequins of the characters for the actors to interact with, they used a puppet of Knuckles.
I kind of want to see that. How did it look like?
Yeah. To give Adam Pally credit, he is doing a very good job reacting to someone who's not actually there.
Was this so it started here then and not with the Sonic 3 movie?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Springfest?
Sounds like fun.
Splatoon.
Prey.
You're close, Dwaves.
All right. We're heading off to Reno.
Yeah. You want to see how that happens?
So your son became Adam Pally.
You want to see how that happens? You'll have to wait until the next episode. Because that's going to open with that scene technically extended.
So, yeah, no, I will say it. I had a good enough time with this episode, too. Like, again, maybe it's because I went in expecting the worst of the worst, but so far the series has been fine enough at worst, and I dare say good at its best.
Wade still continues to not be funny to me, unfortunately, and because, the series verge on his dynamic with Knuckles, that's kind of a big point.
That's fair. Oh, cool, the Psycho logo, that's nice. Yeah. Shiroi, your thoughts?
It's alright still. Hasn't really made me laugh outwardly, but it's, like, I'm not having a bad time watching this, so, yeah.
I like Oshiro's thoughts.
Yeah, well, kudos to director Jed Wright and writer John Whittington of this episode. You guys did good, but we'll see how things turn out for the third episode, the one that Tio has been foreshadowing, the Shabbat dinner.
See ya for that.
See ya.
See ya.
See ya.